Whew. What's going on, everybody? What is going on, my victorious family, my victorious army? How are y'all doing today? Hope you're doing well, or at least feeling better. It's great to feel better. So, in today's vlog, I just wanted to talk about one very important concept, and that is discipline. Right? It takes discipline to be able to do these things that you wish to do. What does that mean? Well, right? No one likes waking up at 4:30 in the morning, right? No one necessarily likes eating healthy foods, right? But it takes discipline to do these things as well, right? And the reason why you discipline yourself to do these things is because it's going to have a better effect on your life, better effect on you moving forward to your vision, doing your processes, and getting things done. Discipline is an art. Truly, right? Because the way each person disciplines themselves is different, right? And discipline doesn't necessarily equivocate to, like punishment, right? That was one thing I always felt that discipline was just punishment. Because, well, I always got punished. Why? I don't know. Truthfully, I don't know. I was always a pretty decent kid. Or pretty decent child, right? Kid's a baby goat. But anyway, right? Discipline to me was always punishment. But it's not. It doesn't have to be. Right? If you discipline yourself to be able to, get to where you're going. Let me say that better. When you discipline yourself, you'll be able to get to your goals faster. You'll be able to make your dreams happen, right? So, discipline, I think, simply is willpower. But very important, right? Because like I was saying earlier, no one wants to get up at 4:30 in the morning. Nobody want to eat healthy foods, right? But you know that these things are beneficial to you, so you must do them. You must discipline yourself, right? Give another example. Like getting up at 4:30 in the morning, right? For me, like when I set my scheduling up and when I'm doing all of these different things, I already know, I'm already dreading it. Before I even went to sleep the day before, I'm already like, I don't want to get up at 4:30. Oh, this shit is going to be crappy. Oh, I'm going to be tired. Like all of these different things start to come into my head, really. Right? But then already, I'm putting myself at a loss because now, right, now I'm feeling like it's not going to be worth it. It's not going to be fun. I'm just going to be tired. I don't want to do it, but I have to do it, right? This whole thought process just kind of seems to compound on itself, the more you start to think towards it in that manner. The idea is for you within your mind to be like, I want to do this. I know this is going to be beneficial for me. I know I can do it. I've done it before. I know I can handle it, so I'm going to do it again. It helped me get to my schedule, my goals, and my plans, so I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it, right? Instead of being like, oh yeah, I love to get up at 4:30 in the morning. I love eating healthy. No, you don't. Don't lie like that. Don't lie to yourself. But really just reinforcing more positive aspects of, doing it, right? Because it has to be done in order for you to get to where you're going, right? It's part of the process, right? And then after a while, it really won't be that hard, after a while of doing it, right? They say 21 days or 21 days is the time it takes to set in a habit. Shout out 19 Keys again. 21 days, right? Because then, right, at that 21-day mark or close to it, it becomes easier, right? Because now, not only are you mentally used to it, right, you're physically used to it, right? So now, right, because there have been times where I personally have just woken up early, right? Because I'd already been doing it a lot. Just woke up like right before my alarm or my timer goes off, right? Because then it makes it easier, right? But it's the more you put your thought towards it, right? The more you strengthen your willpower, and the more you lead your mind into believing you can do so, will help you become more disciplined. Because at first, I'm not going to lie, it's hard. It's difficult. But the thing is, aren't you willing to put forth that action necessary for you to be able to get up and do so? You know? For you to be able to have the life you would like to have, the quality of life you would like to have, to be able to have the things you would like to have, right? It just simply takes discipline. Like I said, it's pretty much willpower, right? Willpower and positive thought towards that aspect. Because once you think toward it, it feels differently, right? Right. For example, right? Oh, I don't want to wake up at 4:30. That makes me feel bad. I don't like it either. It's cold outside. My bed's comfortable. It's warm in here. I ain't gonna get up at 4:30. I ain't gonna do none of that, right? See now where we are. I don't want to do it. I don't feel good doing it. I don't like doing it, right? And already, right? So then when the time comes for you to wake up after thinking all of these things, right? It's going to be even harder. Why? Because you mentally thought towards that, right? You put your mind state, and then you changed your energies as well into feeling like this towards what it is you're going to do, right? Okay. Let's look at it. Look at the same thing again, but let's change up the energy, right? I know I don't like waking up at 4:30, but I've been able to get to my goals better. I've been able to get up and work out, and I felt good about working out, even though I don't really like working out, right? But after doing this for a while, I felt greatly better. I like doing this. I like feeling better. I like the overall effect that I'm getting from it, right? So where are we now, right? You still know you don't really like it, right? But instead, you're more willing to because of your thought process, right? Because of how you thought towards it. You're more willing to take that action and step more so, as well as, right, doing it for a couple days, right? That helps as well, right? So you're already feeling better, and you're more allowing to get up at 4:30. You know, you're setting yourself up to be more allowing towards doing this action without, without so much hardness and, pressure against it, right? So, right, it's about willpower, and it's about mind, and it's about literally getting up and going and doing it. Because another thing I realized, right, after I get up at 4:30 and working out, right, I realized that, like, as I'm sitting down, like after coming in from a run or something, like, right, I think to myself, like, I did that. And it's over, right? I'm in here sitting down. It's over. I did it to the fullest extent I could, and it's over, right? I did that. I can do this, right? So, once again, right, it's all up to you. It's all up to you to do it for you. You must find pleasure in it, and you must find some great confidence within yourself for getting up and doing it, right? Because the thing is, you shouldn't be doing anything for no reason, right? You shouldn't just be getting up at 4:30 for no reason, right? There has to be some type of reasoning behind why you're even going this far to do this, right? And that's what it's for. It's for that reason. It's for that reason to feel better. It's for that reason to get your goals more done. It's for that reason right there. The reason to see yourself moving forward in a greater fashion, right? And that's something to be proud of, right? Slightly sad story time. There was one time my father told me he was proud of me, but I didn't feel like he was, actually. I didn't really feel it, right? I didn't really feel that he meant it either. So, now the only thing I can do is figure out how to be proud of myself for moving forward, right? Be proud of yourself for moving forward. Be proud that you are willing enough to get up and do it. That you are willing enough to put forth your own energy, despite the hardness of things, despite the discipline, to make it happen, right? There is pride to be found within that. There is strength within that, right? Because the more proud of yourself for doing these things, right, also the more easier it is to allow yourself to do it more. And the more you start to want to do it, right? You start to change up your mind. You start to change up your thoughts toward it. Because, right, I'm proud of myself for doing that. I'm proud of myself for getting up at 4:30 in the morning to go on a run, to get to my schedule. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself for eating healthy. I'm proud of myself. I feel better. That's what this is about, for you to feel better. It is about how you feel, but you must make sure you are in control of how you feel and not let anyone else control how you feel for you, or let your emotions run rampant and make you feel bad, right? Because, like, the other part about this is that there is a bit of pushback. There is a bit of pushback, right? Maybe let's say you've been doing this for 4 or 5 days, right? And it starts to feel really hard. It starts to feel really difficult, right? But right there, right, that's when you use that willpower again to push that shit away. You're like, no, I am doing this. I am doing this. It's worth it. It's worth it. Right? But that's really what it is about, right? The pushback only means that there is a breakthrough coming for you doing that, right? Whether it is the next day you feel absolutely fantastic, right? For some reason today, right? Let's say on the 6th day, right? After the pushback on day 5, the 6th day just felt like a breeze, right? It felt like an utter breeze, right? You felt like you haven't ever felt before, right? That run was easier than ever today, right? You just felt bliss, right? That's what it's for. That's the thing to chase. That greater feeling, that greater progression, right? But once again, it is all a process. It really is. So take your time, feel it out, make sure you put it together for you, because it is your schedule. It is yourself that you must manage. So, that being said, lead yourself to your greatest victory. Peace and love, everybody.